Hello, and welcome back to Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. Last time, Archer stopped being subtle about his identity. He didn't spell it out exactly, but we're not going to pretend he's not making it obvious. Also, I was told I should go look at Saber's stats now that she has a proper master. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Still not very agile or have much endurance. Oh, look, your magical energy and strength are only A's, not A pluses. Was he in here on the Fate route? I don't really remember that. He has a much better independent action than Archer. Like a ton better, like A plus. So that's something I would like to clarify. So I said last time that I was sort of surprised that Saber, with her lack of time with Rin, with the low magical energy she has, was going to stay away from her for an extended period of time. Okay, so I made a mistake. There was some point, I believe, in my mind when I interpreted what independent action was. I put in my mind, essentially, oh, why do archers get it? And I thought, oh, archers get it because they have to fight from a distance and they have to be away from their masters, so that means their ability to act independently is more important, which means they're better capable of acting without a supply of magical energy, which means that them being at a distance means that their independent action is there because they have a lack of supply or a lesser supply of magical energy from a distance or something like that. Which made me think that was the case, which made me think Saber being away from Rin was detrimental because she didn't have much magical energy. So, obviously I'm wrong when I came back and read this and people pointed it out to me. So that is what it is, but I figured I should point that out. It is midnight right now. I know how far the castle is from here. We should make it in time. We'll probably get there around dawn. We'll start to walk to the masterless old castle. Yeah, that's the plan. That is the plan indeed. 2:14. What a romantic day to be confronting Archer. 15 after image. Oh, something else that was pointed out to me. So people believe that this Archer, at the very least, seems to be more of a version of Emiya that went through an alternative version of the Fate route, essentially, where he knows about the Saber stuff because he lived through it. Not necessarily the same results as what they got in the Fate route we went through because, multiverse, but for some reason he developed into a hero and stuff like that, and that's why he remembers it, and it's not really a matter of him remembering all that, but at the same time, I'm sort of getting an impression from how some people try to explain it that he remembers all the stuff he had to do after dying because him being summoned as a hero or whatever by the world is what he remembers, but the actual system for the Holy Grail War doesn't result in results in their memories being erased, essentially. So they don't remember the Holy Grail variants, but they do remember all the other times that are not the Holy Grail stuff that they're summoned to save the world or whatever. Stuff like that. So, it makes some sense. Sort of convoluted as fuck, but makes some sense. After image interlude. Okay. I can only imagine one person to interlude to at the moment. It is daybreak. The knight in red is leaning against a pillar and staring at his arm. Putting strength into his fingers, he makes a fist. His body's only half responding. I really sort of figured that this Emiya being a version of himself that learned how to use those swords, I guess I had sort of figured that it's like, okay, it's a bootstrap paradox. sort of like his fighting style and his swords, the Bakua and whatever the other one was called. I could probably actually check that right now. Somewhere in here, I'm sure. Kancho and Bakua. That they never actually existed or something like that. And they're really just things that were made up because Emiya saw it from his future self, which then resulted in him learning it and becoming a version of that archer, which led to him coming back as a hero for Emiya to learn in like a bootstrap paradox thing. But apparently not. Apparently they're a real thing that a different route Emiya learned, and he just happens to have a lot of affinity with, even in this route. I don't know. I don't know where they came from, basically. This doesn't really seem to give us that either. I had sort of figured that. It's like, oh, it had to be this route to Emiya because I had that bootstrap paradox concept stuck in my head, I suppose. His body's only half responding. Even heroic spirits cannot maintain their existence in this world without their masters. He still exists because of the special class ability of Archer, but he's almost at his limits. His remaining strength is not even a tenth of his original powers. Great, that might make this viable. And really, as Emiya myself, I should probably focus on letting him, go down as much as possible. His muscles are weak, and his body will slowly disappear if he loses focus. But there's no problem. Even if he has less than a tenth of his original power, it is enough to kill Emiya Shiro. Considering the difference in their abilities, this isn't even a handicap. Therefore, it will end once they fight. His one and only objective will be accomplished here. That's right. He's waited for this time. Are we from Archer's perspective, or... He's endured the endless repetition hoping for this chance. He's awaited a miracle that would not occur, a miracle with a probability close to 0. And his wish was granted. No, it is about to be granted. He does not care what waits him afterwards. He will kill his own self with his own hands. But it doesn't fucking matter if it's multiverse. You're still getting into the situation you are. This doesn't even sound like it's a fucking route that it happens to you in. The hopeless, futureless wish is what kept him going after he wore out. He is an existence that disappears after each summoning. His memory does not remain no matter how many times he repeats the cycle. Okay. It only stays in his body as knowledge. Heroic spirits recognize other heroic spirits because of these accumulated facts. Okay. It's just like a book. Every time a heroic spirit is summoned, the book with its story is sent to its home. The heroic spirit itself remains in the house reading those books. The trouble is that the one at the house does not know when those books arrived. Past or future does not matter. All the books are already in his room. His only way of measuring time is to read the records of his cleaning that he will accomplish. It makes no difference if it's eternal or instantaneous. Eternity is instantaneous, and instant is eternal. Therefore, he does not know how rare this miracle is. He does not know if this is the first time or the 1000th time since he obtained this hope. All he has is unordered knowledge. Past, present, and future are meaningless for heroic spirits. The knight in red suddenly gets up. Did his ear hear the sound of the intruder? Footsteps echo through the silent castle.
Hey, 驚きだね、遠坂。半信半疑だったけど、本当にこんなところにいたんだ。
Oh, where did you hear about this? A voice echoes. The rude intruder is a boy called Mato Shinji.
おっと、物騒な真似はなしだぜ、アーチャー。
Hey, Archer, do you have any potential vendettas against that face?
こっちはお前に用はないんだ。お前だって遠坂に用はないんだろ。ならここで殺し合うことはないんじゃない？
Mato Shinji walks forward with light steps. He's looking at Tasaka, who's tied up. The girl glares silently at the intruder. That must delight him. He licks his lips in satisfaction and walks to the girl.
Huh?
Stared down by the knight, Mato Shinji looks up in annoyance.
何やるっていうの本気かよ。お前なんて相手になるわけないじゃんか。
He smiles and turns back to the entrance. There stands a man with golden hair, the eighth servant, Gilgamesh. He is literally a disaster. The golden servant looks at the knight with cool eyes. Okay, well, you definitely have no chance if you're down to a tenth of your power. And then again, if Archer's Emiya, then he probably feels at least a little protective of Rin. But within them, the red eyes only show intent to brutally kill the enemy in front of him. The knight in red is still silent. It makes no difference even if Mato Shinji appears or if the strongest servant is ready to attack him. The knight calmly stares at the uninvited enemies.
ブルってるんだろアーチャー。いいんだぜ。別に恥じゃない。
リンが欲しいのか、マトシンジ。
え？ああ、当然じゃないか。そうでもなければこんな城には近寄らないよ。
I thought you guys left previously because you were trying to find another host. Did you find another host?
そうか。ならばことが済むまで待て。エミや城を始末した後ならばくれてやる。それまであれは私のものだ。それが聞きぬとあらば仕方がない。不本意だが、ここで死ぬことになるぞ、ギルガメッシュ。
Oh, don't bait him, don't bait him, don't bait him too hard. The knight's eyes remain on the golden servant as he speaks.
愉快だな、道化。
That might be the maddest I've ever seen Gilgamesh's casual sprite ever. Were those words reason enough for the man to kill Archer? The golden servant identifies the knight in front of him as a target he must kill.
待てギルガメッシュ。早まるなよ。ことはスマートに行こう。いいじゃん。くれるってんだからもらっておこう。どうせアーチャーはマスターがいないんだ。何度も裏切ったこいつと契約するマスターなんていないんだしさ。ほっとけば消えるんだろ。遠坂はその後でもらえばいい。
Where are you getting your information? Mato Shinji smiles and stares at the knight in red. It looks as if he's enjoying the fate of the one who's about to disappear.
賢明だな、マトシンジ。その判断は的確だ。君はある意味誰よりもマスターにふさわしい。
Just play to his vanity.
なんだ。あんた見どころあるじゃん。もったいない。それなら僕のところに来てれば契約してやったのに。
Because you're so easily manipulated. Stepping away from the knight, Mato Shinji claps his hands happily.
けど悪いね。もう他のサーバントなんていらないんだ。
言われるまでもない。それで結局どうするのだ。ここで私と戦うか。
ああ、待ってやるよ。エミヤを始末するまで遠坂は僕たちが守ってやろうじゃないか。けどそうだな。となるとあれはもう僕のだろ。なら何をしても構わないと思わない？
He stares at the knight and Tasaka Rin with snake-like eyes. His words are to test the loyalty of the knight. To that,
傷をつけるなというのがエミやシロとの契約だが、それは夜明けとともに消える。刻限が来たのなら、あとは好きにするがいい。
that feels like something he'd buy. The knight in red replies in an emotionless voice.
聞いたかよ遠坂。お前のサーバントマスターを売っ払うってさ。
Way too late on that one. Sneering laughter echoes in the dirty room. The knight exits as if he's not interested. Oh, doesn't Gilgamesh just look so interesting? Archer passes behind Gilgamesh. Archer ignores his mocking gaze and walks into the hallway. At that instant,
フェイカ
the King of Heroes says so, as if despising him. It's daybreak. Yes, Emiya seems to have become a much better actor in his old age. It's daybreak. There is less conversation as we make our way through the forest and the silence gets heavier. I, Emiya Shiro, must fight that man when we get to the castle. There's no chance of victory, and a certain loss awaits. I know I'll just be killed once we start fighting. I'm not scared, but it's not because I'm prepared for it. If you talk about dying, that man is already dead. It is equivalent for Emiya Shiro to be dead the moment I figured that out. That being the case, I have no reason to worry. Except for multiverse and etc. Whatever. If you die, you die. At this point, we go through the castle gates. Saber looks gloomy, maybe because she knows what kind of a fight awaits us. What's troubling her is him and me. No matter who gets killed and who survives, the one being eliminated is the same. Her desire to stop this ridiculous fight is causing her pain. Her eyes stare at the sky sharply, and maybe she's angry at the meaningless battle. We'll disagree on it being a bit meaningless. The hall is a ruin now. This place, covered with the morning mist, will become our place of death.
来たか。随分と遅い到着だな、エミヤシロ。
A cold voice echoes. The familiar voice comes from the second floor. The man is standing at the top of the stairs, which are lit by the morning sun. His red outfit is far away, and his figure is hazy in the white glare. But I can see him. I can see my enemy in detail. That should be the same for the man with the hawk eyes. The servant with the role of archer given to him. He is an archer, but not an archer, and he is a contradictory existence that has many noble phantasms, yet carelessly destroys them. All his noble phantasms are duplications, and the fact that he's able to produce swords in infinite numbers is his noble phantasm. I was the only one who did not realize his true identity. Heroic spirits are summoned from every age. If nobody from the past corresponds to him, then the heroic spirit must be from the future.
ようやく気づいた。あのペンダントが2つあるはずがない。あれはもともと。
I mean, do we really need to say more at this point?
そうだ。あれは命を救われたお前が生涯持ち続けたもの。この世に2つとない。遠坂凛の父の形見だ。
It is impossible that two such pendants should exist. If Emiya Shiro held onto the pendant throughout his life as he says, then...
英霊の召喚には必ず触媒が必要となる。
Nah, I figured that.
お前がセイバーを召喚したように、召喚者と英霊にはつながりがなくてはならない。遠坂凛には英霊を呼び出すための触媒がなかった。故に、彼女は呼び出したサーバントに何の縁もないと思い込んだ。だが、偶然で呼び出される英霊などいない。召喚者と英霊には必ず物質的な縁が必要となる。
Or what? Does it just outright fail if you don't have that? Huh. If he's right, there can only be one answer. If Dosaka did not have a catalyst connected to Archer, then...
そう。召喚者ではなく、呼び出された英霊そのものが召喚者に縁のあるものを持っていた場合のみだ。
Except Tosaka totally had that pendant on her, and I remember it making a little bit of a big deal about the fact that she had just recently found it, like right around when she's doing the summoning. I don't know if like she has to do something special with it, but the jewel is the only one of its kind. My life was saved, but I did not know who saved me, so I held onto the pendant which I thought belonged to my savior. That is the answer. If he has Tosaka's pendant, then there is only one person who he can be. Heroic spirit. Emiya. The future me. The heroic spirit before me is Emiya Shiro, who perfected his skills and made his ideal come true. Sort of. The knight in red. Archer looks down at me from the top of the stairs. There's no one around him. He's standing alone in this vast hall.
アーチャー、遠坂はどうした？
あの小娘なら城のどこかに置いてきたが、気に病むのなら急げ。お前が来るのが遅いのでな、先に来た的を信じにくれてやったところだ。
だと。
お前との約束は守っている。俺は手出しはせん。他の人間が彼女に何をしようが。まあ、結果は見えているがな。的真司は遠坂凛に情欲と敵害を抱いている。あれに凛を預ければどうなるかは考えるまでもない。凛に挑発された小僧は我慢できずに口火を切り、今頃は妙なことになっているかもしれんぞ。
Are you trying to distract me? I get pissed off. Set me off balance, make it easier to kill me. How can he say such a thing so calmly?
ああ、焦るな、坊主。あのお嬢ちゃんなら俺に任せろ。何？すぐに助け出してやる。
ランサ
マスターからの命令だな。元から俺はあのお嬢ちゃんを死なせないために協力したわけだ。
I think you're. I don't believe you at this point.
いや、これが思いのほか居心地よくてな。昨日のは悪くなかった。自分の仕事を気に入れるってのは俺にとっては珍しい。
With those words, Lancer ignores Archer and heads to the terrace.
ランサ
気にするな。これはあくまで俺の趣味だ。
Oh, I thought you were doing it because your master ordered you. Oh, whatever.
ま、今までいけすかねえ命令ばっかりだったからな。この命令は最後まで守り抜く。そっちはそっちで自分の面倒だけ見てやがれ。
ああ、遠坂を頼む。
I mean, I could totally imagine Kuramine wanting to keep Saka alive if he can, but, you know. He lightheartedly replies with a yes. Then, Lancer stops and turns around as if he remembered something.
おい、何してんだセイバー。お前も来るんだよ。
Saber lowers her eyes painfully.
いいえ、私はここに残ります、ランサー。
You're not gonna go protect your master. Oh, such fickle loyalty. No, I'm joking, I'm joking. She stands next to me and replies unlike a servant.
本気か？今のマスターはお嬢ちゃんだろ？サーバントが守るべきは、
分かっています。ですが、それでも私はここに残りたい。私はこの戦いを見守らなければ。
そうかよ。なら好きにしな。
Lancer leaves. He easily jumps up the terrace and disappears into the passageway. Archer does not do anything. It's as if he's saying Tosaka is useless now. I step over the rebel and walk forward. I'm heading to the center of the room, at the foot of the stairs. Forcing down her emotions, Saber stands still to watch over our battle.
手出しはしないか。それはありがたい。ここまで来てセイバーに邪魔をされるようでは、リンと契約を切った意味がないからな。
I can hear Saber's hesitation. Saber takes a quick breath and replies to the man at the top of the stairs.
ええ、私は手出しはしません。何があろうと、あなたとシロの戦いの邪魔はしない。
それは結構。ならば安心して、小僧を始末できるというものだ。
I can agree with Saber that this whole battle is stupid. Archer clearly just... He's trying to feel like he's went through with ridding himself of regret by killing himself in the past, which is stupid as hell in a multiverse especially. And honestly, I know some people might disagree with me here, but Emmy is totally doing this as a pride thing. He's under no obligation, even with his ideals, to have to be the one to sit here and die or try to fight Archer, to try to take him out. If anything, with his ideals, he should be very willing to take on Saber's help to ensure everyone lives as much as possible. I know he has a tendency to throw himself into the line of fire, but he's never, especially in this route, been one to not be willing to take on help when an option. So it definitely feels like a pride thing. And it's not like if this version of himself that has went and regretted his ideals is something to tell him like, oh, I mean, it's sort of this idea like, oh, your ideals may be something wrong, it may be a regret, and that's why Emiya doesn't like him, obviously. But at the very same time, it doesn't matter if you fight him and beat him. Fighting him and beating him won't change your ideals or change his regrets or any of that stuff. Unless Emiya truly believes he can change Archer's mind at some point in this conflict, which he hasn't thought once, then there's not really any point to it from his perspective outside of just pride for him to feel like, I gotta defend my ideals against the person who's there to... Yeah, it's totally a pride thing, in my opinion.
はい。ですが、その代わりに一つだけ答えてほしい。
なぜも何もないだろう。そいつが俺を認められないように、俺もそいつを認められないだけだよ。
そんなはずはない。あなたはシローだ。エミやシローという人物の理想、英雄となった姿があなたではないのですか？
なぜそう思う？未熟だった頃のエミやシローと、エミヤと呼ばれる英雄となった俺は別の存在だ。そうでなければ同時に存在などできないが。
それはあなたがサーバントになったからでしょ。時間軸にとらわれない守護者になったのなら、自身が生きた時代に呼ばれることもあると聞きます。あなたはシローだ。シローがずっと思い描いて、その努力が叶った姿があなたのはずだ。なのに。
She finishes in a broken voice. Why are you so different? Not responding. He starts down the stairs. You cannot answer that question. If you were able to, we would not be fighting here.
Archer.
Saber steps forward to confront Archer.
いいんだ、セイバー。いいから下がっていてくれ。
I stop her with my hand and keep her at the entrance.
ですが、シロー。
気持ちは嬉しい。けど、話しても無駄だ。あいつは初めから俺を殺すことだけが目的だったんだから。
Saber bites her lips in frustration. Saber stares at me, and then at Archer.
なぜなのです、アーチャー。私にはわからない。守護者とは死後、英霊となって人間を守るものと聞いた。その英霊がなぜ自分自身を殺そうなどと考えるのか。
守護者だ。
Maybe something she said got through to him. He stops and looks down at Saber without emotion.
違うよ、セイバー。守護者は人間を守るものではない。あれはただの掃除屋だ。俺が望んでいた英雄などでは断じてない。
His voice sounds different. Hatred and scorn fill it now.
アーチャー。
俺は確かに英雄になった。エミヤシローという男が望んでいたように正義の味方になったんだ。
A superhero. Someone who will not harm anyone. Someone who will not retreat, no matter what disaster he may face. Someone who can save everyone. Someone Emiya Shiro wanted to become. And that man became such a person. I'm guessing this is going to tie back to the whole thing Kritsugu said about you can only save the people you side with. And if you're dealing with tons of different conflicts, there's going to be lots of people on both sides.
アーチャー。
ああ、確かにいくらかの人間を救ってきたさ。自分にできる範囲で多くの理想を叶えてきたし、世界の危機とやらを救ったこともあったよ。英雄と遠い昔から憧れていた地位にさえついにはたどり着いたこともある。
英雄にたどり着いた。 ならシロは報われたのですね。少なくともここにいるあなたはエミやシロの理想を叶えられたのでしょう。ならあなたには悔いなどないはずだ。シロはちゃんとその理想を叶えたのだから。
There's no conviction in her voice. She already knows. She knows that she's only voicing her own wish.
理想を叶えたか。確かに俺は理想通りの正義の味方とやらになったさ。だがその果てに得たものは後悔だけだった。残ったものは死だけだったからな。殺して殺して殺し尽くした。己の理想を貫くために多くの人間を殺して、無関係な人間の命なぞどうでもよくなるくらい殺して、殺した人間の数千倍の人々を救ったよ。
Saber stares at Archer, speechless. She looks like someone who saw her own mirror image.
そう。そんなことを何度繰り返したかわからないんだ。俺は求められれば何度でも戦ったし、争いがあると知れば死をとして戦った。何度も何度も、思い出せないほど何度もだ。だって仕方がないだろう。何を救おうと救われない人間というものが出てきてしまう。何度戦いを終わらせようと新しい戦いは生み出される。そんなものがある限り正義の味方っていうのはあり続けるしかないんだから。
Who did he direct that to? The knight slowly descends the stairs and recounts his past.
だから殺したよ。一人を救うために何十という人間の願いを踏みにじってきた。何十という人間の救いを殺して、目に見えるものだけの救いを生かして、より多くの願いを殺してきた。今度こそ終わりだと、今度こそ誰も悲しまないだろうと、つまらない意地を張り続けた。だが終わることなどなかった。生きている限り争いはどこに行っても目についた。キリがなかった。何も争いのない世界なんてものを夢見ていたわけじゃない。ただ俺はせめて自分が知り得る限りの世界では。
That is definitely my own wish.
一人を救えばそこから視野は広がってしまうんだ。一人の次は10人、10人の次は100人、100人の次は、さて何人だったか。そこでようやく悟ったよ。
それは
分かりきったことを聞くな、セイバー。君ならば何度も経験したことだろう。全ての人間を救うことはできない。国を救うためにほんの少しの人間を見殺しにする。
The quiet voice is rendered powerless to object. Yeah, I do remember her backstory, having her, especially if this is a version that went through the Fate route, or a version of the Fate route. He definitely would have gotten all those dreams, right? Where he learned about how Saber often made sacrifices, right? The words of the Red Knight are Saber's darkness as well.
そう、席は限られている。幸福という椅子は常に全体の数より少なめでしか用意されない。その場にいる全員を救うことなどできないから、結局誰かが犠牲になる。それを被害を最小限に抑えるために、いずれこぼれる人間を速やかに1秒でも早くこの手で切り落とした。それが英雄と、その男が理想と信じる正義の味方の取るべき行動だ。
The wish for nobody to become sad. The desire to save as many people as possible. When the two coexist and contradict each other, there's only one solution. The only people a superhero can save are the people he sides with. If one is to lose everything by trying to save everything, it is correct to sacrifice one to save more.
多くの人間を救うというのが正義の味方だろ。だから殺した。誰も死なさないようにと願ったまま、大勢のために誰も悲しまないようにと口にして、その陰で何人かの人間には絶望を抱かせた。そのうちそれにも慣れてきてね。理想を守るために理想に反し続けた。自分が助けようとした人間しか救わず、敵対した者は速やかに皆殺しにした。犠牲になる誰かを容認することで、かつての理想を守り続けた。それがこの俺、英雄エミヤの正体だ。そら、そんな男は今のうちに死んだ方が世のためと思わないか？
Then kill yourself. I don't have to become you. That's right. The only ones a superhero can save are people he sides with. But who was it that defined those words?
それは嘘です。たとえそうなったとしても、あなたならばその誰かを自分にして理想を追い続けたのではないですか？
The knight stops for a second. A frown crosses his face.
あなたは理想に反したのではない。守ったはずの理想に裏切られ、道を見失っただけではないのですか？そうでなければ、こんな自分を殺すことで罪を償おうなどとは思わない。
Is that why he wants to kill Emiya? To save all the people that he would kill in the future? His ironic smile disappears after coldly staring at Saber. He starts laughing like a madman, as if it's the funniest thing he's ever heard.
いや、これは傑作だ。俺が自分の罪を償う。バカなことを言うなよ、セイバー。償うべき罪などないし、他の誰にもそんな無責任なものを押し付けた覚えはない。
The knight calmly goes mad. What a sentence. He spoke in a small voice, but his laughter echoes throughout the hall.
ああ、そうだったよ、セイバー。確かに俺は何度も裏切られ、欺かれた。救ったはずの男に罪をかぶせられたこともある。死ぬ思いで争いを収めてみれば、争いの張本人だと押し付けられて、最後には公主代だ。それ、俺に罪があるというのなら、その時点で償っているだろ
う。嘘だ、アーチャー。あなたの最後は。
まあ、そういうことだ。だが、そんなことはどうでもよかった。初めから干渉して欲しかったわけじゃない。英雄などともてはやされる気もなかった。俺はただ、誰もが幸福だという結果だけが欲しかっただけだ。だが、それが叶えられたことはない。生前も、その死後。
He has stopped laughing. There's only hatred in his voice now.
守護者とは、霊長の存命のみを優先する無職の力だ。力は高きところにありて、人の世が滅亡する可能性が生じれば世に下る。それがただの奴隷であることは知っていた。死後、己が存在を守護者に預けた者は輪廻の枠から外れ、無と同意になるのだと。それでも誰かを救えるのならそれでいい。かつてのエミヤシロはその誓いを守れなかった。なら守護者となって人間の滅亡とやらを食い止める一端になるのならそれでいいと思ったんだ。だが実際は違う。守護者は人など救わない。守護者がすることはただの掃除だ。すでに起きてしまったこと、作られてしまった人間の業をその力で無にするだけの存在だった。 それは人を救うのではなく、世界に害を与えるであろう人々を善悪の区別なくなくすだけ。絶望に嘆く人々を救うのではなく、絶望と無関係に生を謳歌する部外者を救うために。馬鹿げた話だ。それが今までの俺と何が違う。
There's no difference. There's just more despair. You relied on a greater power since his powers alone were not enough. But it ended up being the same. You thought that the power would make his wish come true, but it only made him do the same things on a greater scale.
アーチャー、あなたはずっとそんなことを。
それも慣れたよ。人間は繰り返す。どんな時代でも強者が弱者を奪い尽くすのだ。そしてそれが最も効率のいい繁栄だと思い知らされた。ああ、何度も見てきた。意味のない殺戮も、意味のない平等も、意味のない幸福も。
That last one.
俺自身が拒んでも見せられた。守護者となった俺にはもはや自分の意志などない。ただ人間の意志によって呼び出され、人間が作ってしまった罪の後始末をさせられるだけだったからな。
That is where he ended up. A being that repairs the damage caused by human desire. Guardians do not save people, rather they eliminate those who cannot be saved, as if they never existed. Over and over. For many times he saw people nearly destroy themselves through their own actions, and he burned them down like trash each time. Save as many people as possible. The man became a hero with that one wish, but in the end, he could not make it come true, even once.
そうだ。それは違う。俺が望んだものはそんなことではなかった。俺はそんなもののために。
His anger is probably directed at himself. What is standing there is a worn-out corpse. The hero Emiya is doomed to always see the ugliness of those he wanted to save. He grew to hate them in the end. He grew to hate humans for repeating conflicts. He grew to hate himself for thinking that humans are sacred.
俺は人間の後始末など真っ平だ。だが守護者となった以上、この輪から抜け出す術はない。
And it sounds like there never will be.
そう。ただ一つの例外を除いて。
No, 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 no. I am not you from the past. At the very least, if I am, you know I get through this. That's a paradox. If you actually intend to kill me. Murderous intent flares in his cold eyes. He isn't looking at Saber. There's only one objective for Archer, to kill his own self. But even if he dies, the real body of Emiya, who is in the place outside the cycle not bound by tie, will not disappear. There's no elimination for Guardians. They are nothing to start with. It is meaningless to kill something that is not part of the real world. But there's one way for him to disappear. If someone who's to become a hero is killed before he becomes that hero will never come into existence. This makes no fucking sense. Therefore, unless they're all being...
シロをここで殺すというのですか。他でもない。あなた自身の手によって。
Unless he's just deluding himself and Emmy is too stupid to figure that out. I don't know.
そうだ。その機会だけを待ち続けた。果てしなくゼロに近い確率だ。
This is especially the case. Especially the case if he's from one of the fate routes like people were suggesting. Even if he's from this one, it's still a paradox. And even if it's possible to happen on multiverse concepts, that still means there's a version of him that leads to that route and gets brought to that. It's still the same.
だが、それにかけた。そう思わなければ自身を許容できなかった。 ただその時だけを希望にして。
それは無駄です、アーチャー。あなたはすでに守護者として存在しているのでしょう。ならもう遅い。今になって英雄となる前のエミやシロを消滅させたところで、あなた自身は消えはしない。
そうかもしれん。だが可能性のない話ではあるまい。
So he is just deluding himself. For fuck's sake. So basically, it's the only thing he can... it's the only thing he can even imagine possibly, maybe, you know, at some point, possibly, maybe, coming into a result that he wants. So it's the only thing that he can even think of trying.
過去の改ざんだけでは通じないだろうが、それが自身の手によるものならば、矛盾は大きくなる。
Also, seriously, if he's from a different route, if he's even like from a Fate route version, then it's not even a paradox anymore.
歪みが大きければ、あるいはここでエミヤという英雄は消滅する。
That's not logical.
それにな、セイバー。俺はこの時だけを待って守護者を続けてきたのだ。これはただの八つ当たりだ。くだらぬ理想の果てに道化となり果てるエミヤシロという小僧へのな。
And the knight in red comes down to the hall. You know, maybe if he kills me in enough timelines, it'll result in what he wants. I think his problem is scale. He never truly accepted the fact that he can never save everyone. And he was forced to realize it in the ugliest way possible. Which made him take out the anger from being forced to realize it on other people, essentially. I think Emiya's ideals are perfectly fine if, one, he considers more for himself in terms of being able to help as many people as possible in the end, and two, accepts the fact that the ideals are essentially impossible, and if he really wants to keep going for them, he needs to accept that and not let it warp his view because he desperately wants that one thing. He needs to realize that he can just keep working towards it little by little rather than try to expect it to actually be feasible in the end, to do as much as possible to achieving that goal, even if it doesn't actually achieve it in the end. That, basically. On the arch and I stand in the hall filled with rubble. The problem with this archer, this version of Emiya, in my opinion, is that he totally never accepted that. He was never able to properly keep his ideals in check at a pure emotional state, right? So, from what I'm hearing, that's what it sounds like. There's now nothing separating us. The reason is simple. He wants to kill me. And I just want to beat him up because I don't like him. Yeah, it's a pride thing. I walk to the center of the hall. I want people to back out once I take a few more steps. But before then...
アーチャー、お前、後悔してるのか?
There's one thing I have to ask him.
無論だ。俺。いや、お前は正義の味方になどなるべきではなかった。
You know, ultimately, the thing I'm thinking that he's from a Fate route is just because people told me that that's at least how they interpret it, even if they never directly say it. And that's like why they think he remembers Saber and all that, because he shouldn't be able to remember the different Grail Wars. So... I guess they've never really said anything to suggest that he's a different one, but even if it's in the same route, if it was a version of the Fate route where Archer was just not summoned or something, I think that might have been what Stone said. You think he would have realized at a point once he looked in the mirror at one day, it's like, hey, I will definitely show up there one day. Hey, guess what? It's a bootstrap paradox. Woo! Yay. I don't know. Wibbly, wobbly, timey-wimey bullshit at a point. I think the easiest explanation is just that he's deluding himself, that it's a possibility. He spits those words out. and that dispels my last doubts.
そうか。それじゃあ、やっぱり俺たちは別人だ。
何？
俺は後悔なんてしないぞ。どんなことになったって、後悔だけはしない。だから、絶対にお前のことも認めない。お前が俺の理想だって言うなら、そんな間違った理想は、俺自身の手で叩き出す。
That's how I've been living up to now. I've always believed that I am right. As he says, I'm sure it's full of false courage and distortion. I've lost more than I've gained. That's all the more reason why. I cannot withdraw for the sake of things I've lost. I walk forward. My circus already started sketching the blueprint in my mind.
その考えがそもそもの元凶なのだ。お前もいずれ、俺に追いつく時が来る。
来ない。そんなもん、絶対に来るもんか。
You know, just seeing you here might be enough to spur your past self, and hearing about all this might be enough to spur your past self to be more resistant to regretting it at the very least.
はあ。それはつまり、その前にここで俺に殺されるということか。
Oh, clever little fucking tongue on you. I take a step forward towards my enemy. We're close enough to strike at each other. We don't have any weapons. We confront each other empty-handed. Enemy Shiro is now a swordsman. We are beings that create swords. Then.
分かっているようだな。俺と戦うということは、牽制を競い合うということだと。
The twin swords appear in his hands. That night, the simple twin swords I admired in the Ryota Temple. Rare swords that a legendary craftsman made at the price of a wife. What?
トレース。
Oh, are those at the temple? Huh. I don't remember anything about that. I activated the completed blueprint that reproduced the twin swords using my image. What a bad job. The twin swords I once thought were perfect are too unprecise compared to his. An inferior illusion would become a delusion. Probably. My swords will shatter and disappear when they crash against his. I take another step. Crunch. The rubble crunches under my foot. That serves as the signal.
俺の牽制についてこれるか。わずかでも精度を落とせば、それがお前の死に際になろう。
Then I'm already dead. The opposing swords sweep through the air. They are drawn together like magnets and clash into each other. Interlude, Neato. Actually, does that specifically updated that, maybe? Did it actually? Okay, well, whatever. I thought it might, have updated, true name Emiya. But not Emiya Shiro? Oh no. Well, they're not even hiding it anymore. They go very directly saying it at this point. Okay, well, whatever. The search ends rather quickly. Lancer's thought to be specialized in battle, but he's actually skilled in magic. Wait, what? Game Bulk is not the only thing he obtained during the in the Country of Shadows. He is the hero who obtained all 18 of the Runes of Origin. Whatever that is. But since he prefers to battle using his lance, the magic rarely gets used. And now is one of those rare times.
Yes.
That thing that flies above the floor suddenly drops. The Picana rune finishes its search and turns back into the stone.
誰だお前。
Oh god, you guys have not met, Nito. An unfamiliar voice stands up in confusion. Lancer realizes that he knows the voice and recalls who he is.
ライダーのマスターじゃねえか。なんだ、とっくの昔にくたばったもんと。
He stops halfway. He sees the Saka Rin behind the boy. She's tied to a chair. That's fine. That's to be expected since she's captured. But there's a bit more to the girl. First of all, the chair's on the ground. Oh, for fuck's sake. She's tied to the chair, so Tasaka Rin is also on the ground. At least she's still tied to the chair, so... worse things could have happened by the time he got here. Her long black hair is covered in sand, and something red can be seen on her mouth. Sand? Red can be... I assume blood. She must have cut her lip, biting down on something. There's also a slight bruise by her mouth. I assume he hit her and she fell to the ground. I'm not sure where the sand came from, though.
お前ランサーか。なんだよ、誰に断ってここに来たんだ。話が違うぞ。お前はキャー
What the fuck? The fist smashes into Matoshi Shinji's cheek. The light back fist blows the boy to the wall.
おお、ああ、悪いなガキ。口より先に手が出ちまった。
Well, that's a nice little blowback for what he did to Rin, obviously. Yeah, he didn't kill the boy since he was unconscious. But it would have not been unconscious if Sakura-Rin looked paler and her clothes were more disordered. He would have consciously tried to blow the boy's head off if that were the case. Actually, Lancer does not care how a captive is treated. But he will not tolerate having his spoils snatched by someone else. Spoils for him are enemies he has to kill, and women he favors. Okay, Lancer. Sakura-Rin groans, still tied up in the chair. She must have been unconscious as her voice is not too much different than when she wakes up.
Yeah, 朝だぜ。起きろ、ぐうたら。
Oh, you know she's not a morning person. Well, I suppose Lancer might not know, but still. Lancer gives an out-of-place greeting and walks to Sakura-Rin.
なんでここアインツベルンの城よ。
承知している。ああ、いいから動くな。今その手枷を切ってやる。その後は好きにしろ。広間に行ってバカどもの喧嘩を止めるなり、裏口から帰るのも自由だ。
Oh, you know what she'll do. The red lance appears.
それは助かるけど。ランサー、後ろ。
Lancer turns around at Rin's warning. The one appearing there is unexpected even for him. The corner of the room. The one walking past Matoshi Shinji is...
そこまでだランサー。協力しろとは言ったが、深入りしろとは言わなかったぞ。
Oh, I know he didn't make that specific one. Why are you here? Shit, man. Go to meeting Kirei. The one assumed to have been killed by Caster. Shock and awe. You didn't notice? Rin lets out a surprised voice. Lancer glares suspiciously at the priest.
おい、いつから終始買いしやがったんだお前。俺のマスターは表には出てこないのが信条だったんじゃなかったか。
変えるような収支などない。そういうお前こそ命令違反だぞランサー。アーチャーの始末を命じたはずだが、仕損じたか。
あれは放っといても自滅する。その前にやり残した仕事を片付けに来たんだが、お前がここにいるということは、そこのガキはお前の差し金か。
人聞きが悪いな。彼とは協力関係だ。聖杯を手に入れるため、共に認め合った仲だが。
The priest says without looking at the boy moaning in the rubble. I totally figured when it was like, look behind you, it's gonna be Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh isn't here either. Or at the very least, you figure you would have noticed him by this point if he was in the room.
そう。あんたがそう簡単にくたばるわけないと思ったけど、しぶとく生きてるばかりか。悪趣味ここに極まるっていうか。人畜無害な神事を懐柔してどうしようっていうのよ、キル。
なるほど。あれを人畜無害と取るか。この状況においてもお前は遠坂凛らしい。
The priest laughs. He looks and sounds as though he's giving a benediction to the dying. A chill runs up the girl's spine. At that moment, she realizes her fate. With a saintly smile, the priest gazes upon the sacrifice who had been his people for the past 10 years.
待てよ、琴峰。 その女はどうするつもりだ？教え子を助けたいと言ったお前の言葉は嘘だったのか？
Oh, I imagine he wanted to save her just for the right moment. Lancer glares at his master while standing in front of the girl.
嘘なものか。彼女はここまで育てた大切な駒だ。10年にわたり欺き続けたのだから、そう簡単にリタイアされてはつまらん。故に、お前に彼女の警護を任せたのだ。わずか2日ばかりの延命だったが、親心としては十分すぎるのではないかな。
I sort of imagine the rest of it cancels that out pretty easily. The priest walks past Lancer and looks down at the girl on the ground. The girl glares at her former instructor. Hey, Lancer, just kill him right now, kill him right now, kill him right now.
SS 神父、あんたならやりかねないと思ったけど、本当にマスターだったなんてね。監督役のくせにゲームに参加するなんて、反則もいいところじゃない。
Again! I guess he technically wasn't the supervisor at the beginning of the last one, right? Like, I think his father died and he took over. And then he got Gilgamesh. I think he started with Assassin or something like that. It's been a while.
その割には落ち着いているな、リン。やはり気づいてはいたのか。
当然でしょ。自分のサーバントを見せなかったのも、あんたを疑ってたからだもの。
初めから。
Then, the priest frowns as if the words are unexpected.
何よ。文句あるっていうの？キレ。
いや、初めからというが、それはどのあたりを指しているのかと思ってな。
The priest grins. Yeah. He looks down at the girl with utmost pleasure.
まった。キレ、あんた。
それは今回の聖杯戦争が始まってからか。それとも、お前が言う初めからとは、前回の聖杯戦争を言っているのかね。
Yep. With that, the girl understands everything. Her face turns pale and she looks up at the man she studied under for 10 years in disbelief.
そう。殺したのはあんただったんだ。
I don't remember who actually killed him, but quite possible.
当然だろう。恩師であったからな。騙し討ちはたやすかった。
That sounds vaguely familiar. A grinding sound. The girl hangs her head and grits her teeth.
行き場に迷えクソ神父。断言してやるけど、あんたに居場所なんてないんだからね。地獄だってあんたみたいなのは願い下げで、煉獄だって他の連中がずぶとくなるってんでたらい回しよ。
Oh, he's just gonna enjoy something like that. Calm down.
あんたみたいな生き損ないはね、性に合わない天国あたりで針のむしろにくるまってろっての。
The girl keeps on cursing him. Of course, the priest does not care about such things. But the boy is overawed by her change. Mato Shinji never thought Sasaka-rin would show this much emotion.
琴峰、遠坂は僕がもらったんだって知ってるだろ。あいつに用があるのは僕だけだ。あんたはただ教会でこっちの守備を待ってればいいんだよ。
Are you serious? Oh my. He's acting like a big shot.
いや、用ならばある。彼女にはここで聖杯になってもらわねばならないからな。
Mato Shinji does not understand what the priest is saying. Did you not understand what was going on when you were here previously with Ilya? Like, all that, like, Gilgamesh clearly did at the very least, my goodness. It was sort of, I don't know, not immensely subtle about it. The ones who understand are the priest and the sacrifice to Sasaka-rin.
アーチャーとセーバーが消えればいい加減頃合いだ。いらぬ抵抗され、鮮度を落とされても困る。ことは迅速に済ませてしまおう。
The priest walks away from the girl with those words. The only one in front of Sasaka-rin is the Lancer.
琴峰、貴様。
そのゴミを始末しろ、ランサー。器に心臓はいらん。
Only Mato Shinji reacts to those words. Oh boy. Sasaka-rin glares at the priest, but bites her lip without speaking. What, are you gonna replace it with the other heart? The priestess' smile already told her that she's going to be killed here. She understands that she will not be saved and that she won't be hurt even if she begs for her life. That's why she does not complain. That is the only way she can resist, and that is her will of opposition. She won't give up until the very last second. Help might arrive even at this moment. And she might be the only one that survives after this room miraculously crumbles. She won't give up, but she also understands it's impossible. That's why she has no fear. Except for one thing. She imagined that boy's expression when he finds her dead after coming to save her. She doesn't want him to cry. It angers her that It angers her that she's the cause of his tears. And she doesn't know how she can apologize to him. No, she can't apologize if she dies. But she still doesn't want him to cry. I still feel as though Lancer won't go along with this. And Shinji might not be too keen on outright killing her. As he's an asshole, but I'm not sure he's that big of an asshole. Especially since he didn't realize it all this time. So, she decides to apologize ahead of time. It does no good, but it calms her down.
どうしたランサー。相手は少女。貫くのはたやすかろう。
The priest shows no mercy. To that,
お断りだ。今回のは従えねえ。俺にやらせたかったら、その霊樹でも使うんだな。
Lance replies while looking at the priest, as if he's an enemy. Why not just have Gilgamesh do it then?
何？
Of course he's not. Kodamine, you have met Lancer, right? You spent more than like 5 minutes talking to him, right? The priest narrows his eyes. This is definitely something he would never do. The master and the slave. The air inside the room freezes as they stare at each other.
そうか。仕方あるまい。自分でできることに霊樹を消費するわけにはいかんのだが。
Okay. He raises his left arm. The priest activates the command spell on his arm.
では命じよう。自害しろランサー。
Oh. He vomits up blood. That is nothing compared to the blood spilling from his chest.
ことみね。貴様。
His voice is a whisper now. The spearman lands his chest, and heart are pierced by his own lance.
さらばだ。お前の役目はとうに終わっている。
The man in blue armor falls to the floor. Yeah, I don't think Shinji's really too big on how Kodamine does things now that he's really getting a front row seat to it. Redness permeates the floor. There's no sign of him getting back up. The spearman in blue has been defeated by his own lance at the command of his own master. The priest moves. He walks up to the girl and crouches down. Her heart. He stoops so that he can easily pull out Saga Rin's heart.
ことみね。約束が違うじゃないか。
Well, if he's turning her into Holy Grail, that might be literally what he's giving him. The priest gives the boy a wordless glance.
ダメだ。動作がダメだ。そいつには借りがいっぱいあるんだから。生きていてくれなくちゃ困る。
Matsu Shinji protests, his teeth chattering at the sight of Lancer's corpse. He's also a big coward, so... But he stops. The boy slowly retreats, unable to take the priest's stare. The priest looks from the boy back to the girl.
最後に何か言い残すことはあるか。遺言ぐらいは聞こう。
His words are simple.
こういう時の私が何を考えているか、あんたなら知ってるはずでしょ。
Saga-Rin answers in her normal manner.
そうだな。最後まで諦めないのがお前だ、リン。同時に覆らない現実を瞬時に認めるのもお前の素晴らしさだ。いいぞ。その矛盾はなかなかに芳醇だ。
He shows no hesitation. The priest grabs the girl's breast, right on top of her heart. The girl closes her eyes at the sensation. A pierce. Heart is pierced and blood gushes out. Even after being abandoned, the room is still used as a disposal for corpses. The one to gasp is the Saka Rin. Blood drips onto the floor. The dripping sound is made by something above her. From the chest of the priest, who's looking down at the girl. Oh. Blood pours from his mouth. The wound on his chest is fatal. The weapon protruding from his back is a cursed lance that always strikes its target. Lancer! You had time! The priest shows no emotion. With his lips covered in blood, he turns to Lancer.
ランサー、貴様、あいにくだったな、ことみね。この程度でくたばれるんならよ。
Anyone can tell that the ironic voice is bluffing. Lancer has no vitality, but enough to do that. That's all you needed. He has no heart, and his body's about to disappear. The demonic lance is pulled out. The priest, having nothing to show for his departure, falls and dies. Lancer! Let me give you a hug! And better clothes. No matter how great his mastery of magic or how powerful his divine protection, he still is a mere human. There's no way for him to be alive after getting stabbed in the heart by a demonic lance.
たく、結局こうなったか、たわけ。
Well, you really wanted to have good battles. That was your thing, right? At least you had one with Archer. The knight leans against the wall and tries to hold up his disappearing body. But it's only temporary. Lancer will disappear once he falls to the ground. He lost his heart and his master. He's still able to maintain his body because of his dirty survival tricks.
いいじゃんいいじゃん。バカどもは勝手に殺し合ってたよ。
While the coward sits back and is an idiot. Where is Gilgamesh? He hasn't even shown up yet.
Shinji.
The girl who's staring at the dead priest is brought back to reality by the laughing voice. Also, there's nothing to protect Rin at this point. She's not gonna get killed, probably, but you know.
何が聖杯は君のものだ。だよ。役立たずは最後まで役立たずだったな、神父さん。
Oh, are you talking about yourself? Oh, wait, no. Should be, though. Magician kicks the priest's corpse. The dead man does not move. That must have pleased him as the boy kicks the priest's head with all his might. A heavy smacking sound echoes in the room. The sensation and the sound excite Shinji more than he expected.
けど文句は言わないでおくよ。さっきのことは根に持ってないし、死んじゃったやつにあれこれ言うのはみっともないしさ。
He laughs. The boy whose sanity is almost gone. I felt like that happened a while ago. Walks towards Sakura in staggering steps.
待たせたね、遠坂。いろいろ邪魔が入ったけど、これでようやく二人きりだ。残るサーバントもあと3人。ここで君が泣き疲れた頃には、全部型がついてるさ。
Doesn't Rin have command spells? And she could just summon Saber here, right now. I don't think her being bound stops her from using a command spell, right? Right? Okay, well, whatever. It's not like you had to use a specific, shit. It's not like you had to use a specific, like, physical motion to use it, right? You just had to basically will the command, right? He literally goes on all fours to get on top of Tosaka Rin like a lizard. Oh, for fuck's sake.
けどよかった。お前にはいろいろ用があったんだ。ほんと困るよ、遠坂。簡単に死なれちゃあさ。ここまで我慢してきた僕に申し訳がないってもんだろ。
Lancer's lance pierces Shinji. Combo! Come on, do it.
さあ、こびてみろよ、遠坂。お前の態度次第で 助けてやらないこともないぜ。それに聖杯はもう僕のものだ。ここで僕のものになるって言うなら。
呆れた。本当にバカじゃないのあんた。
Yeah, that is surprising. Then, even while she's tied up and being licked on her cheek by the boy, Sakurin speaks up.
まだ懲りないのかって言ってるのよ、シンジ。あんたは綺麗にいいように使われてただけでしょ。いい？あのサーバントは扱いきれるものじゃない。そんなこと近くにいるんだからあんただって分かってるでしょ。今ならまだ間に合うのはそっちの方よ。死にたくなかったら1秒でも早くここから逃げ出しなさい。
何を言い出すかと思えば結局は命乞いじゃんか。バカはお前だよ、遠坂。目障りな琴峰は死んだんだぜ。今さら何が僕の邪魔をするって言うんだ。
Macho Shinji runs his finger along the girl's body. At that instant,
おい、
yeah, Macho Shinji is punched once again. He is flung to the wall.
ガキが。そいつはてめえなんかが触れていい女じゃねえ。
Lancer glares at the boy and walks lazily to the girl. Wait, what?
何？死に損ないの分際で僕に意見しようっていうの？
Just use the lance again, use the lance again, use the freaking lance again! Just kill him! Just freaking kill him, he deserves it at this point. The spearman stops. He now turns to Mato Shinji.
おとなしく寝ていれば苦しまずに死ねたってのにな。さっきといい今度といい、お前楽には殺さないからな。
For once in your fucking life, Shinji, could you not be so fucking blatantly stupid?
ほら出番だぜギルガメッシュ。こいつカッコつけて死にたいんだってさ。
He raises his voice. Mato Shinji's servant, the one who can kill any rogue spirit, is summoned by his master, and...
おいなんだよ、何やってんだよあいつ。
Maybe enjoying the show out there? I could sort of imagine.
聞こえないのか？早く来いって言ってるだろ。
His voice sheepishly echoes through the room. The golden servant does not appear. The spearman covered in blood takes another step towards the annoying boy.
くそくそくそくそくそ。なんだよお前、死に損ないのくせに何かっこつけてんだよ。消えろよ。目障りだってわかんないのかよこの化け物。
The lance is thrust.
あ
The quick thrust pierces Macho Shinji through his right shoulder. And yeah, you won't kill him, you'll just like hang him up on a wall. Oh, I sort of imagine he's never felt that much pain in his life. Not even close. He screamed, tears through the room. Lancer pulls out the lance with almost a bored expression and points at Macho Shinji's temple.
うせろ。死に損ないでもな。お前程度なら1000人殺したところで支障はない。
Retreating to the wall and shivering, Macho Shinji runs away.
たく、無駄な体力使わせやがって。
Letting out a big sigh, he walks over to the girl. The lance cuts away at the girl's bonds like paper.
ありがとう。助かったわ、ランサー。
She thanks him as soon as she's freed. Unmindful of the dirt that covers her, she bows to Lancer.
ま、成り行きだからな。礼を言われる筋じゃねえ。
At that instant, he falls.
ランサー？
She tries to catch him, but does not make it. Lancer, who's leaning against the wall, crumples onto the ground. His legs won't move. Lancer's limbs are already dead. The fact that he still got up, killed his master, and freed her is unbelievable. Gushing blood stains his blue armor red.
待ってて、すぐに傷を塞ぐから。
Rin runs to the bloody spearman, but Lancer stops her by raising his hand.
無駄だ。俺のゲイボルクで破壊された心臓は、だいたいな、そんな余分なマルカ残ってねえだろお前。
けどそれじゃ。
まあ気にするな。こういうのには慣れてる。英雄ってのはな、いつだって理不尽な命令で死ぬものなんだからよ。
That I can imagine that. His casual talk is like always. The blue spearman does not change his tone, even on the verge of his death. The girl stands there speechless. Looking up at her, Lancer sighs as if the weight is lifted off his shoulders.
いや、お互いつまんねえ相棒を引いちまったな。
そうね。けど私のはつまんないっていうより扱いづらいだけだったかな。
違いない。お前のような女が相棒だったら言うことはなかったんだが、まったくこればっかりは何度繰り返しても治らねえみてえだ。
He laughs in self-derision. Then,
さあ早く行け。こいつは俺が連れて行く。お前はお前の相棒のところに戻らないと。
the spearman in blue urges the girl. Lancer's holding the Ansu's rune. The rune containing his remaining magical energy will burn this room to ashes. Understanding his determination, the girl turns her back to Lancer.
さよならランサー。短い間だったけど私もあなたみたいな人は好きよ。
She runs to the entrance hall.
小娘がもうちょっと年取って出直してこい。
He sounds happy. And the room erupts in flames. The blaze burns Lancer's body and his master's corpse, without leaving a trace. The red lance and the blue armor disappear in the flames like empty illusions. This is going to spread to the rest of the place, isn't it? Interlude out. And that is definitely where I'm going to stop it. I did not expect that interlude to be as long as it was. Oh my. Okay, this is going to be a longer episode. I will see you all next time. Drive safely, everyone.